What draws you to manage? You're managing Clontibr now. What appeals to you about being in a management role?
I wouldn't say anything appeals to me to be on the management role as such. I just like being involved in football. I like being involved in my own club. I like to think that we'd bring something to the table as regarding the experience that you would have gathered over the years regarding working with individuals and trying to be the best they can be.
And what's your ambitions for Clontibr this year? You are.
I don't know. What we're doing at the minute is boys can't sort of prepare for the way the championship scene has changed this year, and it's not on to July. It's unfair maybe on the county players at the minute to be putting through a rigorous schedule of training, playing club games and everything else, and we're trying to give them a bit of common sense that we're not going to do that. We're going to try and rest them, and when the business time of year is about, that they'll be in tip-top shape.
That was very obvious tonight, very much a skeleton team out there tonight.
It is, because the boys trained last night would have done a very, very hard session for an hour and 20 minutes, and then you had a situation where you expect them to play a club game tonight. That's how octiitis, pubis, groin injuries, cruciate ligaments, all this stuff comes from tiredness, and we're not going to do it in our own club players. At the end of the day, there's no cups given out this evening.
Okay. Could you just move on? Your new position as Director of GEA in Jordanstown, University of Ulster.
Yes.
What's your feeling or thoughts about that?
I'm delighted to be back working in Ulster. In fairness, I really enjoyed my time and outings in DCU and worked along some great people and some great players, and really enjoyed the experience. This is a new challenge, and from my point of view, I'm going to bring all I have to the table and hope that some people will benefit from it, and I'll benefit from the experience as well, because every day you go out you try and learn something. So I'll be working with new people, and hopefully I'll learn from them as well.
And what's your priorities as Director with the University and the GEA?
My priority is to nurture, develop and educate all GEA players that come into the university. The priority is, especially in the times that we're in, is to have them a good education, that when they do come out into the wide world, that they have a degree and they can go somewhere forward, rather than just relying on their football basis just to get them into different types of jobs, whether it be coaching or reps jobs, and that just bring something more to the table.
And what do you think your experience from DCU, what do you bring from that experience to this new position?
I suppose working from the age group of 18 to 25, it's a growing up thing for all individuals, and from my point of view is that I would have seen there's an awful lot of pressure on players at that age group, and you know, I would have learned from the situation less is better than more, and it needs to be brought. And the talk about burnout is a serious problem, because everybody wants the good player, everybody wants every bit they can get out of him, and that's why there's so many bad injuries, and boys are maybe having to end their career shorter than they should be.
And finally, your ambitions for Jordanstown this year?
We have no ambitions. Our ambitions would be to build on the base that is there at the moment, and as I say, nurture, develop and educate everybody that comes in there. And as days goes by and years go by, we hope to build the process of making Jordanstown the #1 university in the country for sport.
Thanks very much, Ed. Declan?